Hi there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 59 of our Supersize Your Business Annual Challenge. This is our final day to focus on the confidence area and aspect of our life framework, the life framework we're going to use to get us through this annual challenge and to help us thrive in all these different areas and aspects of our life. So we're finishing up on confidence, which is usually one of the last ones I cover, but I'm really mixing things up this year in terms of, this is the first year I've ever done an annual challenge in our Supersize Your Business community. Done it for this my 9th year in my things I talk about, my personal development areas and aspects of my life and the people that I interact with for that. But I've never treated that as a business, but it's just, this is how I give back. This is one of the ways I can have a positive impact by sharing some of the lessons that I've learned, the good, the bad, the ugly over the course of my 7 decades on the planet. 66 this year in just a few weeks. So I'm like just embracing it, right? Beats the alternative. So a little heads up, we are moving into the financial area. Oh, where is it? Financial area and aspect next month. Starting tomorrow, we will talk about something related to finances, have a tool, a technique. We'll have a topic, a strategy, an action item, a daily action item to reinforce the learning of that area. I've planned it all out, but I couldn't tell you right now what it is. Hanging out with my granddaughters, and so I'm a little discombobulated. But let's talk about confidence, and confidence as a practice, not as a destination. It's not like we plug into our GPS, I'm going to be 100% confident 100% of the time, and then we go through the steps to become a more confident person, and we're just confident in every area and aspect of our life, in every decision, in every choice, everything we do from that moment on. Wouldn't it be awesome if that were so? But in my experience, confidence is sort of like a moving target, not a big moving target, but there are things outside of us that will continually show up, trigger us, remind us of something from our past that we have to stop, hold the phone and say, yeah, that was me when I was 12, but it's certainly not me at 65. So why on earth would I have let the thing that person said or did have any impact on me whatsoever? The answer is I would not. We need to remember to take and look at our life situations, especially with respect to our business, through the lens of the identity we want our business to have, or that we want us to have as a leader or founder of that particular business. So today, I challenge you to reflect on how you feel about the different areas and aspects of your life that we touched on this month from a confidence standpoint now versus how you would have rated yourself or felt about them at the beginning of the month. I know it's only been 28 days, but I guarantee you've had some sort of revelations and transformations throughout the course of this month if you've listened and done the exercises every day, right? It's like any tool, tip, trick, or strategy, when used correctly, when done correctly, anybody with a modicum of, integrity reminds you that it's up to you what you do with it. I can share all of the information, all the secrets I've learned throughout my 6 decades, and they will mean nothing if you don't ask yourself, is this for me? Is this something that I'm being called to try and do and put forth in my own business? And if it is, you do it and you have success, great. If it is, you do it and it doesn't work out exactly how you expected it to do, guess what? Maybe you are not in the exact same position as me when I applied the tool or tip or trick or strategy. Maybe there's a few foundational things that are missing. You just need to tweak the process a little bit to make it your own. I'm in the process of doing that with direct messaging. I totally hate, I don't say hate about very many things, but all the automated messaging and all the sales messages that are being sent through chat bots and through bots in general and through AI, I find them extremely offensive. Why? Because I know how valuable my time is, and I feel like they're wasting my time. So I never, ever want to do that or come off like that whenever I send somebody a message. If I send you a direct message, it is me sending that. And it's probably going to be a voice message if I'm smart. I'm going to start using that technology because of my vision challenges. Half the messages I type are gobbledygook, and they have to be figured out and translated after the fact. Thank goodness I have children that will help me proofread things. Because I'm sure AI could, but I don't want it to be rewritten and sound like AI. I don't need to plug my thoughts into AI and have it spit back to me what I should say or what would be better. Some people would argue that I should do that, but I'm not going to. It goes against my core values. So think about today. And then if you're looking for any, I want you to think about what we learned this month that you can add to your already structured way of doing things. For example, I don't know if I've shared this or not yet, but I do affirmations and actually affirmations I use, not affirmations. Well, I brush my teeth twice a day. Why? Because I am absolutely positive that twice a day for sure at a minimum, I am going to do my affirmations. The affirmations are positive statements written for me about how I identify and how I want my life to be, how I want to show up in the world. And I've actually got each of the different areas and aspects of my life incorporated into that little practice. So at a minimum, I'm doing affirmations for each area and aspect of my life framework in my life every single morning and every single night, right? Super powerful. I don't think you can underestimate how powerful being consistent with things that are good for you can be, and how much progress you can make in such a short period of time if you're willing to just put in the effort to make things that help you create the life that you want automatic, create the business that you want automatic, right? Excuse me. I would challenge you to ask yourself today, what areas do you feel more confident in as a leader or a key player in your business or your career? Guess what? We are all our own CEOs of our life. That means our life, and all the different areas and aspects of our life are entirely up to us. Whether we believe it or not, they absolutely are. If we give our personal power away, that's on us. If we let other people steal our personal power, don't get me wrong, I have let some bad people into my life steal my personal power before. But I have learned, and I'm much more careful now than I was when I had those experiences. So today, I would love it if everybody would share one win with respect to confidence that you experienced this month. Share in the comments below, or one area that you're going to focus on and use, or one tool that you're going to use going forward. If you want some ideas of tools that I use and tools, I don't want to shove anything down anybody's throat. It's up to you to be drawn to and pick and choose the tools that are right for you. But I can share my favorites. I've got a couple of favorites that I use every single day, and I cannot imagine not having and not using. And since each of us are different, I usually don't talk about them. Sometimes I'll mention them, but they're the things that have worked for me and made a huge difference in my life. Today, I always like to end with a couple of reflective questions. I would say ask yourself, what's different about how you show up now versus beginning of the month with respect to confidence? What's an area of confidence that you would still like to see yourself have some improvement in? And then what is your plan? We just did the super process. I hope you use that and apply that to something you want to improve with respect to the confidence and how you show up. And then how are you going to maintain this new level of confidence and increasing, continually improving? I'm a huge fan of continuous improvement. So I say you start and you recommit every single day to getting better and better and better and better. And watch how fantastic and awesome you are by the end of the year. I guarantee you're already awesome, but by the end of the year, people will be beyond flabbergasted at the transformations and the progress that you're making. Even you will be flabbergasted at the transformation and the progress that you're making in the different areas and aspects of your life. Speaking of which, we're hopping into financial area and aspect starting tomorrow. So March 1st, March will all be focused on financial. If you're listening to the recording of this, whenever you start is when you start. So I encourage people to come into the annual challenge, and whatever day you come in this year, next year, 5 years from now, you start day 1, week 1, month 1, and you go through the whole process. And I guarantee you'll be transformed by that. I have yet to meet a person that hasn't been transformed by doing one little thing every day. All right, and participating in the challenges. That's it. If I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, go out, make it an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye. Hopping into financial March. Money March. Let's call it Money March. I like that. Money March. Bye.